if you didn't think it was serious, I saw a lot of people on X melting down, Basil, absolute meltdowns coming from a lot of people on the right because of clips like this. This is Larry Ellison at the White House, or at the this whole announcement here, the 500 billion AI infrastructure. Listen to what he says.
Working on. Should I step on this? Okay. All right. No.
Pause it real quick.
I'm not that.
For those who are just listening, this man steps up to the podium, and you don't even really think about it, but he's actually quite short. And he looks down, and apparently he sees an apple box or something for him to stand on. And he's like, oh, should I stand up? Like, yes, we gave you that so you're not so tiny. And he stands on it, and he grows like a full foot.
That's Larry Ellison, by the way, CEO of Oracle.
Yes.
You know Oracle, that helps out CERN.
Yeah, and also TikTok.
And TikTok, yeah.
Oracle
took over the servers, right?
Yes, the U.S. server company for TikTok.
That's right. Okay, so let's continue.
So weird, huh? How Trump saved TikTok, and now the CEO of the company that is responsible for
data.
Exactly is suddenly involved in a $500 billion deal for AI to solve all the world's problems.
Yeah.
So I'm not that tall. I'm not tall.
You look even better.
Thank you, Mr. President. One of the most exciting things we're working on, using the tools that Sam and Masa are providing, is a cancer vaccine.
Cancer.
It's very interesting. It turns out, I'll be quick, all of our cancers, cancer tumors, little fragments of those tumors float around in your blood. So you can do early cancer detection. If you can do using AI, you can do early cancer detection with a blood test. And using AI to look at the blood test, you can find the cancers that are actually seriously threatening the person. So we can, again, cancer diagnosis using AI has the promise of just being a simple blood test. Then beyond that, once we gene sequence that cancer tumor, you can then vaccinate the person, design a vaccine for every individual person to vaccinate them against that cancer.
Oh.
And you can make that vaccine, that mRNA vaccine.
Oh, there it is.
You can make that robotically, again, using AI in about 48 hours. So imagine early cancer detection, the development of a cancer vaccine for your particular cancer aimed at you, and have that vaccine available in 48 hours. This is the promise of AI and the promise of the future.
Vaccine.
The promise of AI, the promise of the future. Now, this is not the first time we've heard this idea, this mRNA cancer vaccine idea has been floating around since the first Trump administration. mRNA might be the new addition to it, but we've certainly been told this before. A lot of people are freaking out about the mRNA aspect of this, and it's just so strange how all these things are connected. TikTok, Oracle, AI, Trump, and mRNA vaccines. Now, he's never stopped being proud of Operation Warp Speed. You can theorize about political reasons for this. You can theorize about all sorts of reasons for this. But the fact of the matter is he has never stopped being very, very proud of his work on Operation Warp Speed. And this is like Operation Warp Speed 3.0, not even 2.0. There's now Operation Warp Speed was specifically rendered for I think that the military-industrial complex was sort of the main factor of warp speed, and there's a lot of details we could go into that. This is not being advertised as a military-industrial industry project. However, it's hard to imagine that this is also not that, but it's just, it's got people on edge, man. Anyways. Yeah, and naming it Project Stargate, what are they trying to do? They're trying to bury the actual Project Stargate in SEO. Now you can never search for the CIA declassification of Project Stargate without getting met face to face with this mRNA cancer vaccine stuff.
This was the psychic abilities experiment the CIA did, the remote viewing stuff, to try to find enemy territory or enemy plans and do it strictly in the realm of the mind.
Yeah.
What was it? What was the George Clooney movie, Staring at Goats?
The
What was it?
Men Who Stare at Goats.
Men Who Stare at Goats. Wasn't that based on some of these experiments and whatnot?
Yes, it
So
was.
yeah, Ingo Swann, Pat Price, Joseph McMonigle. There's a whole bunch of people that have come out and talked about this issue. It became public, I believe. When did it actually become declassified in public? Do you know the year? I know that the official project, quote unquote, ended in '95, but
it came out in phases. We went through this when we read one of the most recent releases, which is the guy who remote viewed Mars a million years ago.
Right, they were giants. Yeah, they were Nephilim. Well, the interesting thing, the other interesting individual at this Trump little announcement about the AI was Sam Altman, of course, WorldCoin, scanning eyeball machine, WorldCoin, as well as obviously OpenAI and ChatGPT. And, this is considering the Elon partnership with Trump. This is interesting. Trump has been reaching out to all these top level technocrats. Last week, he reached out to Bill Gates. I think they had dinner or something like that. And, you can trace some of the financial stuff that happened. I think the last time Trump pulled out of the World Health Organization, a lot of that cash went to the Gavi, it went to the Gates stuff. So it wasn't a pure win. If you just heard, Trump pulling out of the WHO, he's draining the swamp, but then if he's piping that money to Bill Gates, it's kind of like, all right, he's just piping the stuff to American billionaires instead of maybe some foreign billionaires or something.
Well, and Gates just had his very good 3-hour dinner with Donald Trump, so that's probably happening again. Yeah,
that's probably something similar is happening again. That either the Paris Agreement, whatever Trump is pulling out of internationally, making deals, piping it into American infrastructure in one way or another. So here's Sam Altman talking about this situation here.
I'm thrilled we get to do this in the United States.
Why is he so quiet?
I think this will be the most important project of this era. And as Masa said, for AGI to get built here, to create hundreds of thousands of jobs, to create a new industry.
What's up with this vocal fry? He always has the vocal fry. Yeah. Why does he have to talk like this? Why I'm just an artificial intelligent human being.
Centered here. We wouldn't be able to do this without you, Mr. President. And I'm thrilled that we get to. I think it'll be an exciting project. I think we'll be able to do all of the wonderful things that these guys talked about. But the fact that we get to do this in the United States is, I think, wonderful. So thank you very much.
It's wonderful.
I hear so many positive things. This is Trump talking about what's going on for medical research, for solving things, cancer, all the different problems. How will AI help us fight against various problems, diseases, etc.?
These guys can maybe share more about some of the work they're doing there. I think they'll jointly be some of the leaders about driving progress here. But I believe that as this technology progresses, we will see diseases get cured at an unprecedented rate. We will be amazed at how quickly we're curing this cancer and that one and heart disease, and what this will do for the ability to deliver very high quality healthcare, the costs, but really to cure the diseases at a rapid rate, I think will be among the most important things this technology does.
Man, it truly is the Hegelian dialectic, isn't it? Get everyone sick, get everyone, autism to boom, all these different health issues, cancer explode for half a century,
through the
and
food,
then just
the
bring
water,
in all
the medication,
everything, and then just bring in all the technocrats to clean it all up. It's just works out perfectly. About 100 years since Technocracy Inc. was around. And maybe their plans are finally coming into fruition there. But
signs and wonders.
Signs and wonders.